Hey everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. Alright, well, Ross and I are back from the Pro Tour, and
we did great.
We did great. We
spent an extra day in Hawaii.
Spent an extra day in Hawaii. Didn't have to sit in, a hot convention center. Actually, the coldest place I've ever been is that convention center. So it's actually even a great place to be in Hawaii. But yeah, we both played a really bad red-black aggro deck and did not do well. And we didn't work together. We just both came to the worst choice. Yeah, with the worst choice together. We get to the tournament, we're like, what were we doing?
Great minds think alike. But fools seldom differ.
Yeah, so instead of playing, the bad red-black deck that we chose to take to the Pro Tour, I'm instead playing a different bad black-red deck.
This is the black-red deck that I chose not to play at the Pro Tour.
That was a good decision. Actually, I do like this deck. It's definitely, after looking at the format, way better than the red-black deck we played.
Yeah, the format was slower than I expected.
Yeah, and so I'm just playing the red-black graveyard deck that plays amalgams, but you're going to be recurring Scrapheap Scroungers and Haunted Dead to bring them back, and you have Voldaren Pariah to actually interact with your opponents.
Cathartic Reunion to power everything out.
Well, to just get blown out by Spell Quellers. Might have to board some of those out. Yeah, that card seems hard to beat if I don't play it on turn 2 every game. And you're going to be playing what was the breakout deck of the tournament, and I don't think anyone playing it thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, it looks innocuous on paper.
Mm-hmm.
It is a white-blue sort of spirits flash deck. I don't know, and it just did really, really well. There were 4 decks that went 9-1 in constructed. They were all variants of this deck.
They probably all played each other.
Yeah. I'm playing the list that Joey Manor took to the top 8 of the tournament, and it really just showed how well-positioned Spellcrawler was for the Pro Tour because so many people picked up Aetherworks Marvel.
Yeah, and they didn't really have any interaction for counters. They just assumed that no one was going to play them.
Well, they had counterspells on their board, but the counterspells don't counter Spellcrawler.
Yeah, they're Dispel.
Yeah, they could answer normal counterspells with Dispel. They had Negates. They had Ceremonious Rejection. They just all missed Spellcrawler. And Spellcrawler gets rid of the Aetherworks Marvel and puts them on a clock. It survives Kozilek's return.
I'm also not a firm believer in boarding in like a counter spell to fight the counter deck in your combo deck. I don't think it works. Oh. Like they're going. It's not like you had Shao to sitting there playing against Aetherwork, being like, I have 1 counter spell, I'm good. Like we can tap all this extra mana. No, you're trying to accumulate as many counters up as possible with card draw, with flash threats, and you're gonna want like 2 or 3 counter spells. Like no one that plays counter based decks is going to just like stop on 1. And so, it's going to be really hard for those decks to build up the critical mass they need when their top deck could be Dispel, or it could be Emrakul, or it could be Ulamog.
But in the long, grindy matchups, you can just cast Emrakul.
That is true, but everyone was playing Summary Dismissal ready for other decks.
And then you have your counterspell for their Summary Dismissal.
He's got it. I guess the deck did really well at the Pro Tour.
Did fine. It's just
did it go 50%?
Yeah, which is fine.
Well, it is better than we did.
Which was 46% or something.
No, my team's black-red deck went 39%.
Oof.
We got smashed by our other deck that went 49%.
We had 2 people play the deck, and I went 2-3, and the other person went 7-3, so we were 60%.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
Our list was great.
Yours was worse than mine.
It was just regular black-red. I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, we're just going to play some Magic. It's Ross and I's first versus video. We just got back from the Pro Tour. We're pretty excited about some of the stories from it, but we could,
recovering
hold
from jet lag
for the podcast. Oh, yeah. Recovered from?
Recovering.
Oh,
the process
I'm not even recovering.
Ongoing.
I am actually in the process of being on the sleep schedule that I was there. We're filming this at 3 p.m. and I woke up at 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been going to bed at 7 a.m. I have not gotten off of that. I haven't tried that hard. And usually I do, but I'm stuck now. I don't know how to get around. Anyway, this is not versus video conversation.
I've just always been good at sleeping. I just woke up at 10, and I'll probably go to sleep at 11 tonight.
That would be fortunate. Anyway. All right, we're going to roll some dice. We're going to play some games. Hope you guys enjoy. 3 die low. That is so not low.
Yeah. 9. Got him.
Yeah, you definitely beat me.
Getting those dice roll skills back.
Oh no.
Definitely back from that. I think I went like 2-6 in die rolls at the Pro Tour. When you're losing, you keep track of all the things that are going against you just so you can even tilt harder. Or maybe I only do that because that's a horrible thing to do.
I mean, I don't tilt harder, but I do keep track of the die rolls when I'm losing a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I did lose a lot of them there, too.
This hand has some good early cards, and this card will help us with our mana flood situation, so I will keep.
All right. I do want to ask you, though, about that. You're like, I lost a lot of die rolls. How many games on the plate did you win, though? Because if you didn't win many of those either, then it wasn't going to matter.
I didn't win a lot of games. So I only went to game 3 once in the tournament.
There you go. There you have it. You lost just a ton of games.
And I won. So I only won 6 games.
I was just more making a joke.
Yeah. I don't.
God, you have a 1-drop too?
Yeah. I've basically 2 1-drops.
Do you think
they look really similar?
Beat up Thraben Inspector?
Was this art modeled off of Thraben Inspector? Because they look pretty similar. Max McFadden's is probably bigger than a 1/2.
No one's bigger than a 1/2. None of us, anyway. Do you want to know why?
Why?
All right, if you get into a fight with a squirrel, will you kill it?
No.
Well, no, like a fight to the death. Like
Okay,
that you're pitted against it.
Yeah, it's a squirrel.
Okay, would you live through it?
Yeah.
All right, would you, if you got into a fight with a bear, would you kill it?
So we can't be a 2/2?
No, we cannot be a 2/2.
Yeah, can't ever beat a bear.
You got the smuggler's copter? This is just...
I told you I have something to get out of my mana flood.
This is just not fair.
You had Cathartic Reunion.
I don't feel like this is somewhere to go.
Okay, well, I will play a Selfless Spirit and Crew Copter.
Gross.
Mush you for 4 and loot. And discard this Plains.
What am I doing over here?
You're at 15.
Yep.
I don't know what you're doing, but it certainly doesn't seem impressive.
It's not. Go.
Just land go again. Probably has an Amalgam in hand. Going to return that Haunted Dead. So I don't think I want to attack with Selfless Spirit. The Haunted Dead will enter tapped, so I can attack with the Thraben Inspector. So what I'm going to do is... I guess I should just crew here.
Yes.
Attack, loot.
Wait, before combat.
Oh, you Fiery Temper?
I have Fiery Temper, and I'm going to discard it along with, I think, another Haunted Dead, because my whole hand sucks. I can just discard a lot of these cards.
Okay, it doesn't have Amalgam. Maybe you should have played this game differently. You have a Spirit?
Well, no, because technically my spell's on the stack, and this...
Sure, yeah. Sacrifice this. Gonna protect my Copter. Gonna attack and loot. And I guess I'll discard this Plains.
All right.
You go to 11?
Yep.
And so now I can play... I think I just want to play this and crack my clue. You can go. Wish I had just played that first, I guess. Ooh. Then I would have been able to attack with this one after sacking this one.
We got a game now. Smuggler's Copter.
Sure.
You only have 2 cards?
Yep. How many do you have?
4. I have 4.
Yeah, but you only have 11 life.
That is true. You only have 18.
Unless I want to block, which I don't.
Okay. Your turn.
No.
I want... One second. I'm thinking if I want to Haunted Dead or not.
The main phase Haunted Dead?
Well, no, for this turn. Because
Okay.
I could cast a 2-drop.
You already cast a 2-drop. How many 2-drops do you have, Bradley?
I'm not going to give you that information. I feel like you'll use it against me.
This isn't a court of law.
Magic is law. I think just bringing back Haunted Dead's more important because I get another flyer. But that's not the best logic.
Oh, flyers are great. I have Selfless Spirit. Holds that guy back.
I'm going to have to crew this anyway. Maybe just getting this into play now is best. I think it is.
Okay. Crack this clue.
Okay.
So now I can once again safely attack with Thraben Inspector because Scrap Heap Scavenger can't block.
But my smuggler's copter
Crew.
can block it.
Most sure can.
Oh, it's not going to. Derp.
I'm going to discard Spell Queller. I'm going to Stasis Snare this guy.
Sure, I'll go to 7.
7. I'm going to play Westvale Abbey and pass.
All right, so you're down to 2 lands.
2 lands untapped. 2 cards in hand. 2 creatures in play.
Yep. Getcha.
2 non-creatures in play.
All right, 5.
I'm at 13. 2 is the average of 1 and 3.
Your turn.
Jesus. He has Voldaren Pariah.
I do not.
Voldaren Pariah is going to be tough to beat. By tough, I think I mean impossible. So you discard to Haunted Dead, you cast Voldaren Pariah.
Actually, this is stupid.
Okay, yeah, reveal. So you have 3 cards in hand?
Yep.
Yeah, so you discard the extra land and the Pariah. You go up to 5 other creatures. And I... Ugh. I don't think I can do anything, which is really awkward. I can at least play this.
You can play a land?
Yeah, now I can activate. Well, now I can activate Westvale Abbey, so that land's important.
I feel like you should do that right now.
I don't think I should. If I try to do anything, I just get completely destroyed by Voldaren Pariah. And he's passed with 5 mana and cards in hand. There's no way you don't have Voldaren Pariah. So maybe I was a bit hasty in using the Stasis Snare. I probably just have to save them for Pariahs, psychotically. So that was probably bad. I'll pass. The board is stable otherwise, so there's no point in me getting blown out. Any more than I'm about to anyway.
Tech.
Now, I think I just want to block, even though that's not great.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just sit here taking 3. So hope to force the Pariah out with Westvale Abbey at some point.
I'll pass priority.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tradesies. Figured as much. Even though Scrounger can come back, Brad doesn't have a lot of fuel for it now, so probably just exile 1 to return the other. Which is actually a pretty common play, even though it feels bad.
Go.
Okay, end step, activate Abbey. 12.
Yep.
Now, I have nothing to do. Pass.
Untap.
Yep.
Check. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Go.
Go to 11.
Yep. I guess here I do play a land.
Oh, sure.
I'll play the swamp.
So, I haven't really
That's stupid.
gotten out of this predicament. I'm not sure how I'm really going to. think I just have to try to do stuff. Group.
Well, can I beat an Avison? I don't think so.
That's a good sign for me. Maybe he just doesn't have Pariah, and I'm really, really stupid.
Oh, yeah. we're at that point of the game. I don't know how I beat Avison. I think I'm supposed to still let this happen, though, and just let him attack.
Loop.
Yeah. It might be worth blocking, truth be told. Because I don't want to be on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I'll block.
Okay. Now I'm just not sure what's going on. He's afraid of Avison, which I definitely have. You can go.
We're still in your main phase.
Yeah.
I somewhat want to bring this back, but that's just a bad play. Yeah, I'm just going to discard these to Haunted Dead. And then move to end step.
No. I'm gonna bounce. Bounce this thing. Get these flyers out of the way. I'll bounce this thing.
Kill that.
Tilt.
No artifact. Go.
Interesting.
Actually not.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
You can go. I got an 8. Yep.
And
wait, you can't cast this. You got reflect ranged.
yeah, 2 turns ago.
Really? That was 2 turns ago? Oh yeah, I coptered. Okay.
I mean, you have 2 mana tapped on your.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, sometimes I lose track of time. I'll blame that on the jet lag.
What? No, I'm just gonna blame that on your last year in Magic.
7-0. Okay, so I can make an Ormondal this turn. Have Brad chump block it. I'll go 16. And then I can pray he doesn't have Voltaren Pariah.
I'd do that.
You have 3 cards in hand. What am I doing otherwise? I'm just
Attacking with your creatures?
attacking with... Yeah, that's a thing I can do. Seems like a pretty reasonable thing. But, so say you here, this jumps here. You could just take 4 and have lethal. You have to kill this. That seems fine. Crew.
Yep.
Attack. Trigger.
Yeah, trigger it.
I will discard Thraben Inspector. Kill a Haunted Dead, you take 2. Brings you to 5. You can go.
So I'm at 5. I would make him have to block 1. But then if I lose a blocker, I guess I'm not dead if that card's nothing. Still pretty risky to just send in everything. It's very risky to send in everything. There's so many things I can't beat. So I gotta assume... Alright, attack. Okay. That's manageable.
So this is certainly blocking here. And now I could take 6, go to 1, and die to a fiery temper. Or I can chump block here and stay alive. And then I have an awkward scenario where he only has to have 1 blocker because I can't activate Abby unless I want to also die to fiery temper. So I'd have to draw a creature, but that still seems better. Yeah, I still like this more.
Take 3.
I'm a 4.
Have you at 5? Were you at 7 or 8?
I was at 7.
Oh.
Must have missed an Abby.
Oh, yeah, I'm not keeping track of those. So you're at 4?
Yep. 2 blockers. That's so many.
I mean, I could have had... Oh, yeah, that was only 1 blocker.
Yeah.
All right, yep. Go.
Okay. So... if I put myself... I can attack with Queller, bring Brad to 3. He untaps, attacks with everything, and crew here. I would just die. I'm at 4. I can go to 3, crew here, have 3 blockers, block those 3, and go to 1. And just can't beat anything. Say, like, Brad doesn't have anything, just... You have a Scrounger. You have a Scrounger in the graveyard, so...
Yeah. Just hoping you missed it.
Yep. Didn't miss it, so I basically just can't attack then. Pass.
I don't think I want to bring the Scrounger back because I would have to get rid of my entire like graveyard theme. But he's at 4. I need to threaten him, right? So you have 4 blockers with that, and you're at 3.
Yeah.
So that's
that'll bring me to 1.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would bring you to 1. And I don't think that's worth it. And I really do. I can keep him off of being able to Abby. I guess I can't. You can just take this. Maybe that's enough. Maybe I can beat that. Maybe I can just race that for that turn. Alright, whatever. I still think it's best to untap. Wow, what a bad magic card. Actually, that's not bad. No, it's really bad. Actually, it's not. Alright, attack.
Really don't want to take this.
They should be by their buddies.
So I can block with Copter, or I can double block with some other stuff. I guess I can like triple block here and play around a removal spell. And lose my Spell Queller. I'm going to end up activating this Abby anyway because I think that's my way to win this game. Or a potential way. Yeah, I definitely don't want to... trade Copter. Some Amalgam's coming back regardless. This is not a good spot for me. So I think I need to find a...
This is the longest game I've ever played.
Ever?
Probably.
Actually, I think I need to find something...
It's really complex.
...really good here, so I need to loot. So I might as well trade away. Loot. That was mediocre.
All right, go.
I'll go to 3.
Yep, you're at 3.
And that sort of does something. So you have Haunted Dead.
Yeah, I have Haunted Dead. 2 cards in hand, Scrappy Stranger, Prized Amalgam.
Okay. So Brad has a creature in his hand. He can return Haunted Dead and then return Scrounger, exiling the other creature, and that'll return Amalgam. I can make Ormondal go to 12. This is 5, and that's 14. So, and then even if I were to...
Block. You would block this going to...
Yeah, 3, 6, 10, 12. I would just die exactly. It just stops 2 more damage. And you had 2 extra. So, I think I need to pass.
All right, second main. I think I just have to do all of this stuff now. So, trigger Haunted Dead, discarding these.
Yep.
Get a token, and then...
Spirit.
Yep, and then move to end step.
Yeah.
Okay, this comes back, and then I'll decide to do this.
And on your upkeep, I guess I'll play this and give Spellcaller Hexproof.
Oh, no.
I can't beat any removal spell anyway, I guess, because they all deal me 3, but...
So you're at 3.
Yep.
So 5 blockers. You could have a Flash Spirit, but these are the only 2 creatures that can live, and I'm at 5? I guess you could have another Spellcaller. I'm dead to a Spellcaller if I attack, but I'm dead to Spellcaller if it's Spellcaller. Or Avacyn. Spellcaller or Avacyn I'm dead to. But I don't think I have enough resources to keep this going, because if I can't really attack with anything, because then you can just Ormondal and gain life. So I have to attack with everything. Everything or nothing. But then once you get creatures and an Ormondal, I don't think I can beat that. So I'm just going to get blown up by your card.
I'm dead.
Woo!
I could have, Reflector Maged, but
you should have Reflected. Oh,
then you just attack and, we trade down creatures, and you just return some, and I have to draw a bunch of stuff. And okay, back here for game number 2, and my hand's great.
My hand's very good if I didn't have these 2 Smoldering Marshes. I hate this card.
Don't worry, I have a Battle Land too.
Go.
But it's fine. Copter.
Now that's interesting.
Is it?
It is.
No, but is it?
I can play this, or I can just set this up next turn, which seems stronger as the game goes on.
Jesus.
What in the world is that? Go. Why?
I don't think Brad is very happy with the cards he's drawn. I'll play a Selfless Spirit, Crew, attack, loot. I guess I will discard a Prairie Stream. And then I'll play a Port Town. Here at 17.
Thank you, deck.
God, that's lucky.
It's so lucky. All right, so I think I need to get my board presence and force him to, have to tap in. So, this is an interesting thing. I want this to die, but it's not going to die. No matter what I do next turn, I can't kill this. It will never die. But if I put a bunch of stuff on the board and force him to play into the Crew, I can take a really commanding lead in this game. So I just can't get counterspelled this next turn. So I'm going to trigger this at end of turn. This will be end of turn.
Sure.
And discarding another prize Malcolm and a fire temper and kill that. And so then I'll get a spirit, and I have 2 prize Malcolm triggers. Your turn. Now I'm doing this to play around Decoration and Stone. So he can't just do that with his turn next turn.
Well.
Yeah, bring it. You don't even want to know what's in my hand.
I really don't. How do I... That was a really good turn.
Yeah. It's a two turn cycle, actually. It's half good this turn, half good your turn.
Don't think I can play this turn.
Get in.
And so probably playing these. The question is how aggressive I get. I think the answer is not very. Oh, no. The answer is more than I think.
Or the spirit.
I think I'm bouncing the spirit.
Okay.
Get a clue.
Yep.
Attack for 3 and loot.
Puts you at 14, right? Yep.
Discard the Raven Inspector. Yeah, you go to 14. You can go. And I'll take a bunch of damage.
Well, that's kind of an interesting draw, actually.
Yeah. Now you like Smoldering Marsh.
I think I still need to get 2 of these into play this turn.
How do you have so many cards in hand?
Because I just discarded and they all came back.
Yeah. Every card you discarded was just another spell.
Oh, yeah, they're all spells.
And then you just drew 3 extra cards.
Yeah. You're down to 2 cards over there?
Yeah. I didn't get to draw 3 extra cards this game.
I can draw so many more cards, too. I feel like this is just the safest, though. Maybe not. Maybe it's just this.
That deck just gets such a jump start with Cathartic Reunion because all the cards come back.
Your turn.
My turn. I
think I'm going to want to start drawing some cards so that when Absent comes down, I can deal with it better. This is a powerful board for turn 4.
Yeah, we've been doing some things.
Yep.
Crew.
Yep.
Loot.
Yep. Interesting. All right, I'm going to block trigger on the stack. Go to 11.
Sure.
Or go to 13. And then trigger my copter. Don't think I need to cast that card. Discard Scrounger. Yep.
You can go.
Another Selfless Spirit?
Yep. The reason I discarded Stasis Snare is because if he has Voltaren Pariah, he can just go off of it this turn, and I'm pretty cold to it because I just lose my board and he gets to return all his stuff. And I didn't have the mana to hold up the snare.
Huh. Guess I'll need to crew again. That would be a blowout. I don't think I can... You have one card in hand. I can't let him Avacyn me next turn. That is the worst possible for me.
I think that's true on most turns.
Yeah. So I'm going to attack you for 3.
Take 3.
All right.
17.
All right. I'm going to discard Pariah. And bring it back and get a zombie. Draw a card down to 12.
Yep.
And then sack these 3 to flip Pariah.
Pretty dead.
Yeah, this was turn 5, wasn't it?
But I think I just have to let these 3 die.
Your turn. Yep.
I'll make a knight. Mm-hmm. Pass. Nah, enough to let Gideon survive, I guess, if that's relevant. Not entirely sure that it is, but I just couldn't really beat a pariah that turn.
Yeah, I'll attack Gideon. Yeah, do I just attack with everything? No, because that was... Then he'll have that. Yeah, just that. Okay. Yep.
Alright,
reveal, play 2 copters, go.
I see. Don't think that's going to do it because he's going to return all his stuff.
And things.
Make a knight. Make a copter. Pass.
Alright, yeah, second main phase.
Yep.
Bring that back, get a spirit. These come back end of turn.
Got to discard some cards.
Oh yeah, my hand's gone. What are you at?
17.
And what am I at?
12.
That feels like the play. Just attack with everything at you. Alright, so let's say this gets blocked. Then you have one other blocker, which is like this. And that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's not lethal. But I don't think your crackback is either.
Did you just draw Voldaren Pariah?
No, I just drew another Haunted Dead.
Okay.
So I can like crew up both my things if I wanted to.
2, yeah, 3, 6, 9.
No, that's probably
that's
not worth
15.
it. I think it's just best to go crew them up and just attack you with everything. And then trigger. That might change things.
Just show me how dead I am.
14, 15, 16. You're still at 17?
Did you draw Pariah?
I'm not going to let you know.
Well, I can't beat a Pariah. The game
It's
ends.
not a Pariah.
Okay.
It's just, it's risky.
It's risky. I'm tapped out.
Yeah, but I can't die, so yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. You can go to blocks.
Oh, well, first I'm going to crew this thing.
Not
Sure.
yet.
Now I'm dead. Yeah.
Well, you're going to live through the turn if you played it perfectly.
Oh, no.
All right, so well, I'm on the draw. I'm just going to take out 2 Unlicensed Disintegrations and bring in Lightning Axe. I want more outlets for discards, and sometimes my Confederate Unions are going to get stuck in my hand anyway, because I'm not going to want to like invest into getting Spellquellered.
Sure.
And plus, I just need efficient ways to keep Ross's board clear, and I think that's really important in this matchup. I just can't invest 3 mana into killing something. Plus, there's nothing in Ross's deck besides Avacyn the turn that you Avacyn that's important to kill, and 3 mana is a lot for that. This is better trying to kill cards like Kalidas, that like your opponent's just going to tap out for, say, go, you have a whole turn cycle to deal with. They're not going to really have answers to protect it. And then on the play, I'm going to probably goof off with some Descendant Mindbenders, but I'm never going to be on the play, so we're good.
Okay. Well, I am on the play, and I am just bring in a Declaration, just a very good removal against Brad's recursive creatures, and Linvala, because I'm definitely just winning the games in the air. I just want to create as big of a presence in the air as I can and end the game before Brad can really get a lot of his engine going and just overwhelm me. He's definitely going to win any sort of war of attrition. And because Brad just doesn't really have blockers in the air that I care about removing, I'm actually going to cut a couple Reflector Mages. When I'm on the draw, I'm probably going to trim a Gideon, because that card just gets a lot worse. I mean, you've seen me draw it in spots where I just don't have the time to land it.
We've seen it for a year now that it's bad on the draw, and we'll have to see it for 6 months more.
Yeah. Mara saw a shadow. He saw a shadow, 6 more months of battle.
Ugh.
Okay, here for game 3, and my hand's a collection of creatures and lands, so I'm going to keep.
My hand's really bad, but I want to give Ross a chance.
No comment.
Still bad. Go.
Copter.
Oh, no. Go.
Right on time. I'm going to play a very awkward Spellqueller and crew.
Guess what I'm doing next turn? Yeah. All right, I'll take it.
I'm going to discard this other Spellqueller. 17, probably. Maybe should have cut some of these on the draw.
1, 2, 3.
Reflector Mage would have been a lot better there.
1, yeah.
19.
Go.
But now I do have Gideon.
I am dead. I am very much dead.
Make a night, crew, bash you for 5, loot, discard island. You can go.
This game is a lot different than the last game I played with this deck. I can tell you. All right, I'm just dead.
You're 12. I didn't even get to play my Amazon.
All right, let's play another game. All right, well, I am ready to just win this match straight up here. Game 4, not going to be a contest. This hand's great.
My hand is not great, but I think it's a keep.
Do you have any crypts?
I don't know what that means.
That need breaking into?
Oh.
Boom.
I see now.
You have a 1-drop too?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just have a planes. I was so excited I wanted to show you.
Discard a zombie, make a zombie.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Not yet. You're
I'm
yet.
dead. I know.
Oh, wait. I feel like this is just worth doing right now. It has to be. Kill that. Make a zombie, attack for 2.
18.
Go. It's an interesting card, actually.
Is it?
It is.
But really, is it?
It is. I'm going to lose a life, draw a card.
Oh, I thought you were attacking me.
No.
Superman Noah's here.
No.
It's Leonine.
Go.
Barely remember that card was in your deck. Perfect. Attack for 2.
Take it.
Go.
I will play this game, sir. This is a game that I will enjoy playing.
It's okay. My planes match, so I'm happy.
I still think this is worth playing over getting a zombie, but maybe it's not. What am I at, 17?
Yeah. This is a bad Pro Tour for people playing with classy lands. There's some egregious errors on camera.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was really funny, actually.
Shota's just Guru Basics, 1 draft box mountain.
Attack for 1.
17 all.
Go.
Attack.
15.
You can go.
$14.
Yep. Right, hold on.
No. You might do something right now?
Yep. You have 3 cards in hand?
Yep.
Is one of them Lightning Axe?
No.
Is one of them Voldaran Pariah?
Yes. I feel like that's very obvious.
Well, I can't beat either of them. So, I'm just going to jam.
Jam at the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Why would you do it at the end of your turn? This is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, because you want to do the flippy.
Yeah.
Flippity flip. All right, yeah, I guess that happens. But are you passing priority to me or not? Okay, I'll discard Pariah, Madness.
Sure.
Draw. And I guess I'm going to have to flip. I think I still want... Yeah, I definitely still want my Crypt Breaker. All right, Abyss and Trigger resolves.
You can go.
Thank you. Yep, tech for 6.
I'm at 11.
I can't play anything. I can play one of these lands. Do I even want to? Go.
Perfect.
Did you get it?
Perfect.
What do we hit? You have a Gideon. Are you going to activate it? Okay. All right, well, we're still in your second main phase. Triggers. All right.
Got him right where we wanted.
This is just dirty. All right, so if I don't kill you now, which I feel like it could happen, I still think I'm not losing this game. All right, attack. Yeah. My drop was so disgusting, and yours was so medium.
Back here for game 5. Got lands and creatures. Going to keep. Don't have a 1-drop tilt. He has a 1-drop. Double tilt. That card is bad. Triple tilt. What?
Go. You're gonna run it.
These don't match up well. Quadruple tilt. You can go.
Alrighty.
How dead am I?
You're not dead.
I feel dead.
You're not. I don't even know if I want to attack. My hand is so set up to like be activating my things that I kind of just want to be reactive for one more turn. So like if I activate here, like a Spellquire Spellquire can come down, or even like a Selfless Spirit, and just like all this stuff can happen. I want to respond to his mana. So your turn.
My turn.
Yeah. Trigger. Okay. I'll kill it in response. And now I can block with Smuggler's Copter.
Yeah, that's lucky. You can go. Crewing?
Yep.
Sure.
Combat?
Yep. Looting?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Looting? Yes. Yeah, sure. What it did.
I'm at 17.
Uh,
Can you just discard an actual card for once that maybe you don't have 12 cards in hand?
Okay. Go. Yeah, 18.
You can go. Crypt Breaker is really good in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Crypt Breaker is really good in this matchup.
It is. I think I can just discard these to Haunted Dead and just hit him in the face.
Not my face, that's how I make my livings.
Alright, I'm just going to hit you in the face.
I'm at
'Cause
14.
I don't think targeting rattle chains is gonna work out. I shouldn't complain because my hand's still really good. Alright, so I'm probably actually not activating this. There's no chance I'm activating it, so I'm going to use it to crew.
Yep.
And attack. Trigger.
Yep.
Maybe there was a way I was going to activate it. I forgot that I get to draw a card. But that's a bad card. Alright. Yeah. It's going to get the Cathartic Reunion Axe.
Take 8. I'm at 6.
Your turn.
Probably should have left
Wait,
up
why
there.
did I tap 2? 2 cards, 2 mana. Seems fair.
You can go.
You're at 6?
Yep.
I feel like I made mistakes this game.
Do you?
I do. I think you should be dead, but you're not.
I feel like I made mistakes yesterday when I selected to play this deck in this video.
I thought you were going to crush me. Because
I know.
all the Grixis and Merge matchups, like the Avacyn decks were just beating us. Alright, animate.
Yep.
Tech. Trigger.
Yep. This is where I just show you my hand of 4 lands. I can see it.
Guess I just discard this. Discard. Results.
Trigger.
Boom.
Block the zombie token.
You go to 2.
Wait, I'm at 6. I have to block this thing and go to 1 because this is attacking, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
everything's
have to
attacking.
block
So you
that.
have a zombie token. I go to
You're
1.
at 1, yeah. Go.
And good thing I had this spell crawler all game for all the spells you cast.
How many spells did I cast? These 2? I think that's it, yeah. Oh, no, all these lightning axes. And fire tempers. I
Yeah.
cast 6 spells.
I just needed to stick one of the Avacyns.
Yeah, but you weren't going to. All right, well, I'm not going to lie. When we set this video up, I thought I was going to have a really tough time because all of our Grixis Emerge testing during the Pro Tour was having trouble beating Avacyn. But I forgot to account for it. We weren't having trouble beating Ross.
I didn't even test with you.
Exactly. It was very easy to beat you.
Yeah, I mean, you just had answers to Avacyn when I cast them. And without Avacyn, my deck just didn't really match up that well. I had the one game where you had a slow start and I Gideoned you on the play. And like game 1, I probably could have played a little differently in certain spots and maybe squeezed out a close one. But yeah, outside of Avacyn, it felt like the matchup was pretty bad for me. My creatures don't match up well against yours. I need to like get ahead and attack with flyers, but that's like pretty difficult just
When I have
against
all these
like
1/1 spirits.
yeah, just spirit tokens like block Selfless Spirit and Rattle Chains. And so it's actually pretty hard to
And then
get
you
that
only
clock
have
going.
the copters, but I also have copters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually felt like turn 5 Avacyn or bust matchup, or getting on the play.
Yeah.
Against a slow start, but like this deck was revving on a lot of cylinders, and it even had like good games when I didn't have the Haunted Dead. I always thought like these decks were like Haunted Dead or bust,
Yeah.
and they really overpowered with Haunted Dead in the graveyard by turn 2. But there's a lot of other games like Crypt Breaker actually impressed me in this
yeah,
matchup.
Crypt Breaker did a
It's
ton
probably
of work.
not as good in other matchups, but in this matchup specifically, like getting those extra zombies, drawing some cards, being able to react with fiery tempers to your spells.
Yeah.
Like I got to be a black-red zombies deck that was like, I'm just gonna wait to see what he does. You know, like that's just kind of messed
Yeah,
up.
Black Red Zombie is not known for its flash capabilities.
No. But yeah, this is a really crazy standard format. Lots of modern-esque feel to it.
Yeah,
And we see
a
it
lot
out
of
of this deck.
A lot of synergy exploitation in the standard decks, and like I think most of the decks in the format are like 80% of the way there, and that gives you these like 20% of games where they things just don't come together and the deck feels really bad. But then you get like in the other 80%, there's like normal games, and then you have the top end of your draws, which are modern-esque.
Yeah, they are.
And so the range of decks of draws of any given deck in the standard format is really wide, which makes like determining matchups really difficult, because you can play a 10-game set and have one person just like roll you 4 games, and you're like, wow, that was really impressive. This deck seems really good, and then you play another set and it looks completely different. Which can be frustrating.
I completely agree. Like in our testing, we just saw a lot of like 6-4s and 5-5s, and that usually a 50-50 matchup can be played like 100 times, and you're going to have like a 9-1 set, right? But we just didn't have that. We never had like, it was just always 5-5s because being on the play is so important, and there's all these little restrictions to the format. But anyway, I definitely think, personally, ignoring this matchup, I was starting to believe that blue-white some version of blue-white, whatever it's like develops into, is one of the
final form.
Yeah, its final form is the front runner for
best deck.
Best deck. But after seeing this black-red deck, I thought this was more of a tier 2 fringish deck, but it's actually pretty powerful. It's got a lot of good things going for it. And maybe I'm being biased because ever since the Pro Tour, I've just been like in my free time playing Magic, I'm just playing Efro's black-green deck, and I have 4 Kalitas, so every time they have Voldenprine, I'm like, bring it. Just sack your board. Let's do this.
Yeah. There's a lot of just different matchup-oriented things where like, Voldenprine is great here. It's going to be really bad in other matchups. It's obviously going to be horrific against like the torrential Geralt control decks. And you sort of have to maneuver your way when you're deck building, and like there are going to be weeks where this deck's great because Pariah, a central part of it, and one of its few pieces of interaction is really good. There are going to be weeks where Pariah is bad, and this deck will probably get a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
And so like, the most powerful aspects of each deck, if you have to just look, is that powerful aspect going to be the thing that dominates this week?
Yeah, the one thing so far, and maybe we'll like start to see in a week or two, like the metagame kind of tighten up, or somebody actually figures out what the top echelon of decks are. And we're all just playing with, in our sandboxes with all these weird decks. Even at the Pro Tour, like, no one can really argue me, like, the Pro Tour, that's the metagame. That is what defines us. It's like, of course not. Like, some of these decks were just wild. Even people that played them were just like, wow.
That's very rarely true. The Pro Tour sets the metagame. It's like, here's the starting point, and then you go from there.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, Theros it did.
Theros was...
Mono blue.
Oh, that one? Also, The Last Hawaii, I think, said it. They just built the correct version of correct version of Obza, and we're like, oh, that's how Magic's supposed to be played. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like with this, without that happening, I see this standard format being an extremely diverse one that lets anyone play whatever they want. And I mean, there's just an option. If you like green-black beat decks, you got it. You've got a graveyard-based strategy. You've got a control-based strategy. You've got a flash-based strategy.
We got a combo deck.
We've got a combo deck. We've got a bad aggressive deck if you need one. We can give you lists. We got them. No, but we've got like vehicle aggressive strategies. We've got vehicle mid-range strategies. Like the format's very diverse. So I will give Wizards credit that this format looks like a breath of fresh air after such a stifling one. And I initially didn't like this format, but now that it's starting to come around to me, just accepting the fact that my win percentage is going to be a little lower. Yeah,
we had a very narrow format because of Bant Company last year, but the games were really interesting because that's just the games that Bant Company played, and mirror matches were really long and grindy, as we saw at Worlds. This format is obviously going to have more non-games with really powerful decks. You just get rolled over by the top end of their draws, but the field is going to be a lot more diverse. Yeah, and so you're going to have some frustrating moments, but you're also just going to have a much higher playability. Like every tournament's going to be different.
Oh, and you can just like, you're not forced into playing a certain playstyle. That's the difference. Like Bant Company forced you, all the other decks, to like do the things that were good against Bant Company, and those are the only things you can do in the format. And in this format, like if you want to go fast, you can go fast. Slow, you go slow. Like
I want to go fast.
You want to go fast?
Yeah, Top Gun. Need for Speed.
Are you still going to be Bomat card?
Highway to the Danger Zone. No, never registered that card. That card's just my mem night.
Yeah, it was brutal. Anyway, we don't need to have flashbacks to our horror story of the tournament.
The number of cards I see people draw off it and the number of cards I draw off that card are very different numbers.
Oh, man. Well, we'll get it next time. We'll get the Pro Tour next time. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed Ross and I's first constructed versus video. We will probably be back some other time when Major's out of town. Yeah, I mean, you enjoyed it. Come on, let's be real.
It was fun.
Yeah, he doesn't beat me anyway, so he's used to it. Like
Please.
20% win percentage is pretty high. Anyway, guys, see you later. Bye.